know what I will never understand is how another American can be so heartless to another American that is struggling, probably just as bad, if not worse than you, goes out, asks for government assistance, and if they make one penny over what the government says you're eligible for in assistance, you won't get it. But an immigrant can do whatever, have whatever going on, be on drugs, be violent, be a criminal, and a repeat offender, a terrorist, and they can get $5,000 cash, $13,000 in food stamps. I wouldn't be able to get more than $100 or $200 food stamps if I were to apply as a white woman, in a low income neighborhood where I can barely afford to eat and pay rent. And guess who pays the most taxes? The lowest income, not middle class or the rich. The lower class pays the most taxes. They're the one that gets foot the bill and they can't afford it the very most. But you want to shame another American for getting a government handout assistance or whatever you want to call it, or you think is scamming, driving around their Mercedes and their iPhone. Okay, cool story. There's only a small percentage of Americans that actually do that, but you treat everybody like they're that way. And that's the statistic, and that it's that high. It's not. There are more struggling Americans than there are people driving around with iPhones and some like Mercedes Benz getting food stamps. That's just not the case, and it's not true. And if you haven't looked around lately, I have. I've seen people that are driving those cars still can't afford food and to barely pay their bills. So imagine somebody who can't afford it at all, really. My mom's on dialysis. She's got kidney failure. She needs assistance, but she can't get it because of whatever reason they want to claim it is, and because she's white. I know this because when I was a kid, it was that way. This doesn't matter. As long as you're an American and you're white and you're poor, you're shunned upon. But an illegal immigrant, because the Democrats say so, you should support them in getting assistance, and they deserve it. But not the Americans and the veterans on the street that they're shoveling to the side and throwing in their little dumpster fires that they fucking started.